And we will open up our first question to Mike Owens, Media.
Hello, Fabricio. This is Mike from Mike Owens Media. How are you today?
Everything's great, man. Thank you.
Your last fight was a first-round submission victory over Alexander Gustafsson. Did that feel like the perfect way to close one chapter of your career with the UFC and move to another one with the PFL?
Yeah, the decision is mine. I just stay in UFC for 12 years, and I just want to go my way. And PFL have a good proposal for the fight here, and I'm very happy in PFL now.
And by the time the tournament concludes, you'll be 44. Do you intend to fight after this 2021 season, or is your goal to retire as the 2021 season champ?
Yeah, I just think about the May 6th now. My mind is May 6th, and after then I see what I have to make. I don't know. I just have everything my focus in May 6th.
Thanks for the time today, Fabricio.
Thank you.
Up next, Alex, Cageside Press.
Hi, Fabricio. It's Alex from Cageside Press. When you make your debut in PFL this Thursday, it'll be the first time you've not competed in the UFC or Strikeforce in 13 years. I guess, can you reflect on your time with the UFC and Strikeforce?
Yes, man. It's everything is same thing for me. I fight for 33 years, and I fought in Pride in Japan, UFC, Strikeforce, Jungle Fight, different place, and everything is the same. I'm just preparing my body for May 6th. This is very important for me. I'm here in USA for 3 months. I have a good camp. Everything is going very nice. No injuries, nothing. Good training. My mind's okay. And I have my mind and my body the same line.
Awesome. And, you were a UFC champ. You were the first man to beat Fedor. What would a PFL title mean to you?
Yes, it's very important. I want to put one more belt in my wall, in my home, my new home I have in Brazil. And yes, thank you for you say that about the first time, the first guy beat Fedor. And the UFC champion, jiu-jitsu champion. You don't say jiu-jitsu, but I say to you, okay? Jiu-jitsu and ADCC to grappling. And yes, man, for sure the PFL title is good, man. I saw the belt. I love the belt. The other day I hold the belt. It's amazing belt. It's very heavy too. And for sure is my big goal. But I told you, just I have my mind now just for May 6th now.
Awesome, and good luck.
Thank you.
Ronald Smith, please.
This is Ronald E. Smith from Getting Real. Fabricio, how you doing?
Everything's great, man. Thank you.
Wonderful, man. You've had a storied career, and you've traveled basically all over the world. But for everything else, there's always still that mindset of motivating yourself to keep pushing forward. How have you, after all these years, continued to push yourself to keep getting better?
Yes, man. Yes, you're right. I'm very good now. I'm very... my feet, I told my mind, my body is okay. And the motivation just because I love this, man. This is my life, all my life I did same thing, the fight. I don't know, I have to make different thing. I have other business, but now I just have a fight in my mind. And the motivations every day, I just think about my family, my friends, my training, everything. I'm happy, When I have a training, when I have everything is okay, I'm a happy man. That's it.
Thank you very much.
Mason?
Hi, Fabricio. This is Mason from the Sports Sesh podcast. How are you doing today?
Everything's great, man. Thank you.
I believe this is your first fight outside of the UFC or Strikeforce since way back in 2006. Does it feel any different fighting for another organization?
No, I know. See, I just saw the difference. The PFL is amazing. And when I come to the bubble, I'm here for 2.5 weeks. And the organization, the people, the guys value, you're feeling the guys value. This is very important. And the difference, I just visited the cage the other day, the smart cage. And I feel very well. I have a good training there. I visualize the fight, everything, and I don't see nothing different. Just like I told the organization and the people who work here.
How do you see yourself winning this fight?
Say again, please.
How do you see yourself winning this fight?
I see the fight like I see a lot of different situations. I visualize every time the fight, and I see like or knockdown hand, but like a knockout or submission. Very quickly. And this is my goal because I know the PFL have a points. I love the rules, and the 6 points. This is very good. I want a 6 points for sure.
And last thing from me, do you have a message for your fans in the UK who will be staying up for this event?
Yes, appreciate, man. I receive a lot of messages from there. The guy is amazing with me every time. Appreciate for everything and the support for sure.
Thank you, man, and I can't wait to see you come Thursday night.
Os.
Bruno?
Hi, Fabricio, this is Jiu-Jitsu Magazine. Bruno, tudo bem? Como é que você tá?
Aí, ó, eu sabia. Eu falei que era brasileiro, né?
How are you doing today, Fabricio?
Everything is good. But tu vai perguntar em português ou em inglês?
Pode ser em português se você quiser. Então,
português, então.
Então você falou que você é campeão mundial, campeão ADCC. Quando você acabar com sua carreira aí de MMA, você tem a vontade de voltar para o jiu-jitsu, fazer uns super fights também e competir por esse lado? Fabricio, thank you so much. You mentioned that you're ADCC champion, Mundial champion. After you're done with your MMA career, do you find yourself going back to competing in jiu-jitsu and starring in some super fights?
I like the idea of the super fights, but I told before my mind just the May 6th now. And this is very important because I work my focus from Thursday, that's it. And later I see, but not just jiu-jitsu, gi, I don't believe, but maybe grappling, maybe boxing, I don't know. I just see after then, I'm 43 years old, and maybe I have 2 more years, my mind is okay, my mind is very young, my body like 31 years old, and my mind is 18,
Thank you so much, Fabricio. And one last thing, do you have anything to say to all of your fans in Brazil that'll be watching you fighting this weekend?
Eu queria agradecer a torcida, queria agradecer ao Combate, o canal Combate, que fez toda essa parceria, que influenciou muito a minha presença, e eu fiquei sabendo disso, fiquei feliz de saber que o Combate está entrando nesse projeto comigo, e o que eu puder fazer para levar o PFL para o Brasil, ficar mais popular, eu vou fazer, porque o tratamento aqui é diferenciado com certeza. E agradecer, claro, que as mensagens dos brasileiros é sempre muito bom ler e escutar as pessoas falando, mandando mensagens, dizendo que eu sou o melhor de todos os tempos, várias mensagens que me motivam bastante. Obrigado.
Muito obrigado, Fabricio. Thank you very much, Fabricio. Boa sorte.
Valeu.
Tchau.
Mas não, o Bruno não é brasileiro. O Bruno não é brasileiro.
Não.
Com sotaque não é.
Americano, bicho.
I'd like to thank all the Brazilian folks, and special Combate, the channel, who pulled hard to be broadcasting the PFL, and I'm glad to have been a part of that process. And to tell all the Brazilian folks that message me, all your messages, all your outreach, it warms my heart, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Alex, please, cage side press.
I'm sorry. I forgot to lower my hand.
Oh, sorry. Breeze.
Hey, Fabricio, this is Breeze from MMA Breeze. Opponent has 2 losses. One's a DQ and one's a submission. I think we're all very confident in your ground game, but towards the later part of your career, we saw that your hands got very nice. Do you think that you're going to be looking for a quick submission, or are you comfortable enough to go in and welcome a KO victory as well?
I'm comfortable anyway, because I just prepared my body for everything, all situations coming. I'm just preparing everything. I told before, my mind and my body is the same line. This is very hard, you got it, Sometimes your mind is okay, your body is no respond, and opposite too. Sometimes your body is 100%. Your mind is no good, but now I feeling like the same line both, And for sure, man, you remember when I knocked out Mark Hunt? Nobody believe. I just go there and have the flying knee and finish him.
Well, we're looking forward to your performance. Thank you, Fabricio.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Dylan?
Hey there, Fabricio. Appreciate you making some time.
Oh, thank you.
I was just kind of curious because your upcoming opponent here being a protege of Team Nogueira, and obviously you had a pair of storied bouts against Minotauro out there. I'm kind of curious what your thoughts are on that particular dynamic there.
Yeah, Nogueira is my good friend, man. I fought with him 2 times in Pride in UFC, and he's my like a brother. You know, I love this guy. And doesn't matter, you know, I just had like a professional fight. I don't have to say bad things about my opponent, and that's it, you know. I know he's a tough guy, and I just go there and look at the victory.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just thought it was a cool dynamic there. But I was kind of curious, like how excited you are about the strength of schedule and just getting to actively compete with PFL, because that seems to be like a big part of why you signed with the promotion.
Eu não entendi dos nossos. Repeat, please.
Como é que você se,
tá.
como é que você se sente com a atividade aí da PFL? São várias lutas, uma atrás da outra, né? Você
okay.
Aí durante o ano.
Okay, now I understand. Yes, I like the idea. This is why I have to sign with PFL, because I like the idea. The fought 4 times, have to fight 4 times in very short time. I like this, and when you deserve, you go forward. This is good, you know. You like a points to win, and this is come about this. You know, I like the rules. It's different rules for. I think nobody have this like a PFL, like a points. When you win, you go forward. Good points, you go forward to again, and go to the belt and $1 million. This is amazing. You know, it's a good motivation for sure.
Awesome. Thanks for the time, Fabricio.
Thank you.
Tanai?
Hi, Fabricio. Tanai from MMA Island. How's it going, man?
Good, thank you.
So you've obviously beat legends like Fedor, Mark Hunt, Bigfoot Silva, and Gustafsson, to name a few. How does the PFL roster compare to the rosters in other organizations and the legends you've already faced?
Yes, I just saw the organization. I told you before, everything is good here, the high-level organization. And here I saw a lot of fighters here, and everybody's tough. You don't have an easy fight in the MMA. When the fans say, this fight is easy to you, is not true. It's not easy fight in the MMA. I saw tough guys, and for sure I trained very hard. I prepared my body for 3 months here. I don't see my family for 3 months, just for my goal, May 6th.
Awesome. And how has your experience been at the PFL bubble?
It's good. It's good. It's very hard. You know, it's one more fight for sure. Just put one more fight in Sherdog, because this is like it's like a fight too, because you have to stay. I understand for sure. You know, the coronavirus. The PFL organization, they care us very well here. They test every day. The food is good. You know, and for sure, it's hard, but you have to make it. It's the same thing for everybody, you know, not just for me, for all fighters.
Thank you, champ. Good luck on Thursday.
Thank you.
Jamie.
Jaime Barrios, de MMA Fan 507. Saludos de Panamá, Fabricio.
Que como estamos Panamá, ahí, de verdad que no conozco Panamá todavía, pero quiero conocer a Panamá, quiero visitar, solo en el aeropuerto fui, pero nunca visité Panamá, nunca fui invitado, no tengo invitaciones.
Hey, pero compartiste con Humberto Bravo.
Es verdad, Panamá.
América.
Sí, es verdad.
Fabricio, la pregunta es, a tus ya 43 años, una leyenda activa en las MMA, tiene un juego muy completo. ¿Qué Fabricio podemos esperar el día jueves? Un Fabricio muy estratégico, muy paciente, como cuando venciste a Mark Hunt, o un Fabricio más agresivo, como en tu último combate cuando venciste a Alexander Gustafsson.
Sí, depende mucho de la situación de la pelea, cómo va la situación de la pelea. Es importante saber, sentir bien ahí mi oponente, saber lo que tiene él. Pero claro que si se puede ser agresivo, si se puede acabar la pelea rápido, lo haré. ¿Entiendes? Voy a acabar la pelea pronto, porque todos queremos acabar la pelea pronto. Nunca he visto a un peleador hablando, esa pelea quiero ganar por puntos, ¿no? Siempre por knockout o por sumisión. Entonces, si puedo noquear rápido o someter, seguramente voy a hacerlo. Y claro que la estrategia hay que mantenerla, ¿no? No se puede salir de la estrategia.
Listo. Muchas gracias, Fabricio. Mucha suerte el jueves.
Un abrazo a Panamá.
Tariq?
How you doing, Fabricio? This is Tariq with the Havoc Hour. Just wanted to know, so throughout your career, you fought the biggest and the best in the sport by far. You've been a champion in other promotions. So here now in the PFL, which is motivating you more, to be a champion again or to win that $1 million check?
Yes, I think both, the 1 million for sure. The belt is good too. And yes, man, it's so hard. I say before, it's so hard to stop the fight, I don't want to stop the fight because I'm young. I'm feeling very well. I don't feeling like a 43. I saw a lot of guys, a lot of friends have at 43, like a very old guys, You see me like a Hansel, this is different.
It's true. Yeah. Thanks for the time, champ. Good luck on Thursday.
Conan, are you there?
Yes, hello. Fabricio, this is Conan of Conan Daily from the Philippines. Both you and Renan are coming out of a submission victory, but how do you compare your fighting style with Renan's fighting style?
Comparado com quem?
Você quanto o Renan estão vindo aí de vitórias por finalização. Como você compara o seu estilo de luta e o estilo de luta dele?
I think it's so different, I have my game. Everybody know like black belt jiu-jitsu, black belt, and I don't know, he's a black belt jiu-jitsu, but he have a good game in the ground too. And for sure, the fight go in the ground. This is 100%, But I don't like to compare my style with him, My style is completely different. Before I just like a jiu-jitsu fighter, but now I'm feeling complete fighter today.
Okay. If you're not training or fighting, what are the other things that you enjoy doing?
Say again, please.
If you're not training or fighting, what are the other things that you enjoy doing?
Ok. O que eu gosto de fazer sem ser a luta? I love snowboard, man. Snowboard and a PlayStation. And I play every day like a Warzone. I play every day Warzone. And for sure, I stay with my family in the beach, like in Florianópolis. I just have my new home there in Brazil. And for sure, I like to stay with my friends, hanging out like a barbecue. Yes, snowboard, barbecue with my family, friends, and PlayStation for sure.
Okay, last question. It's Brazil versus Brazil on Thursday. Please tell us something about Brazil that you are most proud of.
Como é que é, Zans?
Quinta-feira vai ser Brasil contra Brasil. Diz uma coisa aí do Brasil que você se orgulha.
Yeah, the Brazil, I live in here for 12 years in USA. And now I moved to Brazil again. This is my country. I'm very happy there. Brazil is have a lot of fighters, good fighters too, and I have a lot of things there, man. I love my country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Fabrice.
Thank you, man.
It's an honor to talk to a legend.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Up next, Roz.
Hi, Fabricio. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
So just like my previous colleague, I want to say it's really a pleasure to get to chat to you. You are a legend of the sport, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah. Just in terms of my first question, I wanted to find out a bit more about the PFL bubble. I know you've had a very similar experience on Fight Island with the UFC. Mm-hmm. Can you just elaborate a bit more on kind of, the experience from the first, how that kind of made it easier the second time around, and what do you feel are the biggest challenges being in the hotel all the time, being away from family?
Yeah, I have a good space here, man. I don't see my family for 3 months, and the first time in Abu Dhabi there is a new for me. I never see the situation before, and the bubble, and the second bubble is okay. Everything is okay here. I told the food is good. Have a gym, have a tatami, have everything. The breakfast is so not. Breakfast is, but the lunch is good.
Okay. Cool.
And everything is okay, but it's hard. But you have to accept this. It's the same thing for everybody. You have to focus on the fight. This is good. Sometimes if you stay with your families, maybe there, I don't know, you look like your family things, but now it's just for fight, just my fight, and that's it. I just think about my fight. I know my family is good in Brazil.
Okay. And just to follow up on that, this kind of deviates a bit from the point, but I know Ali is a good friend of yours and you guys have had a good relationship over the years. I'm guessing you have a good enough relationship with Usman as well as a result of that. Have you guys had the chance to talk about the possibility of possibly fighting his brother in this season? And if you did, kind of give us a bit of insight on how that went.
No, I don't talk with him about this. I just want to say congratulations to Usman. He have a good fight. Last fight is an amazing fight. He's the best for sure. I just say hi to his brother. Say, hey, you Usman brother. He say, yeah, okay. Just say, nice to meet you, and that's it. I don't say nothing about this. With Ali, nothing about this yet.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good fight on Thursday.
Last question to James McGlade, please.
Hi, Fabricio. James McGlade from Sportskeeda here. I hope you're having a good day.
Thank you.
So Heenan has spoken about you in the media in the build-up to this fight in very glowing terms. He's called you an idol back in Brazil. I was wondering if you could have fought one idol that you had when you were younger but never got the chance to fight, who would it be?
Yes, I fought with, you remember when I fought versus Minotauro? He's my idol for a long time. And today too, because I love this guy. And other guy, I have a chance to fight, like an idol, maybe Vanderlei, just in the gym. Not like a professional, but I have a lot of fights with him. Vanderlei is my idol for sure, but I never fought fight with him outside the gym. But in the gym, it's like a lot of good fights. Me, Vanderlei.
Okay, thanks, Fabricio. Good luck in your fight.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Fabricio, for joining us today.
Valeu.
Appreciate you making the time.